All right, I want to bring something to everyone's attention. I'm just a little fish, but people need to know this stuff because this stuff gets hidden, washed away. So, I live in Jefferson County, Tennessee. We get our power from a company called Appalachian Electric. The building is their office is in Jefferson City, Tennessee. Okay, 37760. So basically what's going on is they're trying to come in and do whatever they want to do. All right. There's only one place to get power. Some states have multiple power companies. No, we got one. You got one option to get power. And when you go into an agreement with them and become a cooperative member, you basically sign the rights that they can do whatever they want to do to your property, right? So to get power, you give them rights they can put a substation on your property. They could run lines across your property wherever they want, put poles wherever, right? The thing is, when they do that to your property, okay, you cannot build a building under a power line, right? You got to be so far away from a power line. So basically, that section of property becomes useless, okay? Well, they've already cut the property that it's not my property. I live on it, but it's my parents' property. They've already cut it in half, right? Well, they're wanting to come off of it again and split another section for a new house, right? Someone's building a new house on a property. We won't go into details about that, but they're wanting to split our property again instead of installing the power lines down the road, right? Like they are everywhere else. They want to go across our property because it saves them money, okay? The power company. Now, that's the only reason they're wanting to do it is it saves them money. That hurts our property value. We'll never be able to do something on that property where they're putting those lines. And it just sucks because when you're a member, you literally, that's what we're in court fight. I just got out of court fighting it, right? Or we're fighting it. Basically, you sign away. They can do whatever they want to do on your property. That's not right. They should not have the power. They should, supplying you power is one thing. Doing whatever they want to do to supply the rest of the world is another. So, I just don't see how they get away with it, man. I know you agree to it, but there's the only company that supplies power. I believe what we've decided to do. The problem is coming up with the money to do it. I believe what we're wanting to do is have them actually remove all the lines. We're going to quit being members, have them remove the lines from our property and go solar is the plan if they're still going to come across our property. But we got to wait for the judge to sign off on it. But, yeah, we are, that's where we're at. Just so everyone knows, in Jefferson County, Tennessee, probably all cooperatives, that this is what goes on when you become a member. That you sign away your rights to your land. It's in the bylaws. Appalachian Electric can basically do whatever they need to do to supply power to whoever, So once you get power, if they need to supply another house from a power line on your property, they will run the property or the line across your property. And there's nothing you can do about it. If there's a building in the way, they do have to pay you for the building, but they won't do that. What they'll do is they'll figure out a way to go around it and ruin an even bigger section of property. They basically brought a court order on us when we told them we didn't want them running a line across. And we had an order. We couldn't build anything, couldn't move anything, couldn't do anything, right? Literally, the property's in limbo. Could not do anything until this was decided in court because, if we put a garage up where we were already trying to put a garage up, they couldn't have run the power line right there. So they put a stop to it before we even did it. And it's the only place on the property that's decent enough to put a garage up. So when they do run this line, we'll never get to build our garage, It frustrates me to no end, guys, that these big companies just do whatever they want to do, man. And it's not right. And everyone should know this, what you're doing when you sign up to be a cooperative member. So I don't even know what this is going to do. I'm just frustrated, and people should know this. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys. I'll talk to everyone later.